Hi everyone, Ashley here and welcome back to Dress to Jet. Today I'm bringing you another favorites video, and that is my favorite vintage inspired dresses. Of all the types of clothing I have the most dresses, so it was really hard to narrow them down and go through them. I managed to restrict myself to my top 5 favorites. I have so many, like from casual to like more formal, so it was really hard to like pick. It was like picking my favorite child, which was easy because I don't have any children, but so it was harder to pick my dresses. So yeah, this was the hardest one to do. I had like my eye on my favorite dresses video for a while, but I knew that it was going to be hard to pick the dresses. So, but I did it. It was fun. So I hope you enjoy the ones that I picked out. But first, don't forget to like and subscribe. The first dress I'm going to talk about is this sailor dress that I absolutely love. It's so fun. I got this from Unique Vintage, but the brand is Dancing Days by Band Retro. But yeah, it's just a fun dress. I love that collar and that red, not a bow, but I'll call it a bow. The red bow and then the button details on the chest. I wear this one pretty often. Of course, I was going to have a plaid dress in my top 5 dresses, of course. I have a few of them, but this is the one I decided to go with. It's a Voodoo Vixen green and red plaid. So I love the details on the sleeves, like on the cuff there, the red belt, and of course, like the thing that just set this whole thing off and I loved so much was the bow, kind of like the double layer bow with the red at the bottom and then the plaid fabric on top. So yeah, it has a lot of nice red details and that fabric is just a gorgeous plaid that I love. And of course I have to have at least one floral dress because I love floral so much. So this dress, I haven't got a ton of wear out of it, but I just couldn't leave it at Unique Vintage when I picked it up. And this is actually a Unique Vintage brand. So it's basically a dark navy background. It looks a little bit black on screen here, but it is navy. And it has pink floral and all the flowers and foliage around the flowers are white. It has really cute little bows on the shoulders there, so that kind of gives it something. And it has these kind of interesting shapes across the bust too. That kind of gives you a little different look to the chest there. I actually mentioned this next dress in my top favorite vintage reproduction brands video, which I can link above and below. And I had talked about an amazing deal I got on a beautiful lavender vintage dress. Well, here it is. And I bought this dress from Tatiana Boutique in Las Vegas. And you can see why I was so excited about it. I just love it. I just love the color. I love the cut of it. Like, even the way the chest is cut, it looks vintage. It's not like a modern cut for the chest. And the lace pieces there that are on the chest and on the hips. And then, of course, there's more kind of piping. The piping on the chest and on the hips just, I just love it. And it has a little bit of a built-in petticoat, so that always helps give it a little more body. It's just the cutest dress. So I'm going to end on another floral dress because I can't help myself. This dress is from Pinup Girl Clothing. This is one of the first vintage reproduction dresses I ever bought. I went to their Burbank boutique, which is sadly no longer open. It's this beautiful white base with bright red plants and roses and blue and green foliage as well. And I just love the belt, really adds something. But besides the pattern, one thing I really loved about it was that big huge collar with the big V-neck in the front. So those were my 5 favorite vintage inspired dresses. Again, it was so hard to narrow them down, but just for the pure dress up factor, it was fun making this video because I got to put on my favorite dresses, and even though I'm not really going anywhere to wear them. So it was fun to make for that reason alone. So let me know what your favorite dress was out of the ones that I picked out, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.